Prasanjit, if you look at the word "judenge to jeetenge" and "pichda Dalit Adivasi," it is minus Muslims. So my question is, has BJP already set the template of the new politics in this country? Even the parties which profess to be close to the Muslim cause or supposed to be secular, they have not used the word Muslim in it. Pichda, Dalit and Adivasi is an identity. It's a born identity. Dalit is also a born identity. Pichda is not an identity of birth. Anyone can be Pichda. You have reservation and benefits for upper caste who are economically disadvantageous position. But they have not used Muslims. Your comment?
You see, the kind of anti-Muslim rhetoric that has come out from the Hindu right is not a very welcome kind of a political positioning. Because political positioning in a democracy has to be inclusive. As previous panelist has pointed out, Sabka Saath, Sabka Biswas has a greater moral depth than merely saying Batoge to Katoge, to which India bloc has ample ammunition to sharpen their counter attack by saying that na PDA batenge, na PDA katenge. तो पीडीए बांटेंगे भी नहीं, काटेंगे भी नहीं, जुड़ेंगे more and more. तो ये जो एक impetus has come from Mr. Akhilesh Yadav, that impetus is actually working on the ground. And the whole slogan about Hindu society getting divided is more an upper caste concern. And the upper caste concern is largely anti-reservationist as well, as you know. Most of the upper caste people are anti-reservationists. Unfortunately, the Hindu right, led by Bharatiya Janata Party, identifies itself with the upper caste, the Brahmins and the Baniyas. Now, the point here is that they cannot do a kind of a double-edged
politics. But if that is the reason, how come there is so much of active mobilization and BJP's strength in the scheduled caste and Adivasi segments? If you analyze the Lok Sabha results of 14 in 2019, they have done pretty well there. It's just the setback in 2024. So it means that this binary which you have spoken does not translate that into the ground. People, irrespective of that, have voted for BJP in terms of sheer numbers, sir.
2024 Lok Sabha election as a reference point, and how PDA combination worked there. You can see among the SC/STs also, the India bloc has garnered larger amount of vote. They garnered almost 57% vote among the Jatavs, Pasi and others who are SC/ST, 20% in Uttar Pradesh. Among the OBCs, even Maurya vote didn't go to BJP's side. Kurmi vote didn't go to BJP's side. Nishad's, Malla, Lod, Jat, their vote totally swung away from the BJP side. So already these smaller castes have moved away from the larger politics of so-called Hindu unity. I'm saying so-called Hindu unity because Hindu unity,
Prasanjit, if you look at the data, Prasanjit, if you look at the data says that the NDA got 44.8% of the vote. India, including Congress, got 35.1% of the vote. If you look at the vote share, BJP got 42.6%, Congress got 30.1%, BJP got 25 seats, Congress got 12 seats, India got 26 seats, and India, including Congress, got 16 seats. I'm saying there was a vote jump which took place for the Congress party, but it doesn't mean that the BJP was completely sided. My point is very simple. My point is there a new template? That's the question which I asked you, because in PDA, the Muslim is still absent.
No, Muslims are firmly, you can see in various seats, Muslim candidates have been put up by Samajwadi Party. Out of the 10 seats, I think 3-4 seats are given to the Muslim, 3 seats are given to the Muslim candidates. So Muslim candidates are already present, and therefore a special political engineering is not required. Now what is required is that the slogan by Yogi ji or Modi ji should not sway the lower caste, the Nishads, the Mallas, the Kevach, the Kurmis, and all these. So to keep them together, as it was in Lok Sabha election, the Samajwadi Party and the India bloc is doing their reservation politics.
Okay.
They are talking about caste census and increasing
Okay.
reservation
ठीक है.
up to 65%.
ठीक है. This brings me to another issue. This brings me to another issue. Do you think there is an absence of unapologetic politics which stands in complete contrast to RSS, which for some time Rahul did? Complete unapologetic politics. That you don't shy away with Muslims on your platform.
See,
Is that an issue, Brijesh?
I think, when you are asking these questions as to why Muslims are absent, the reason why Muslims are absent is because if you the BJP had the Yadav minus OBC and it had cemented that caste block. And this is the reason why, look at the performance in 14, 19, 17, 22, they have performed brilliantly. But with the PDA, it created, and with the constitution saying that, that they will change the constitution, it brought significant chinks into that block of the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Samajwadi Party is also aware of the fact that if it starts adding the name, the Muslim also in the PDA angle, then, it would further fuel the batoge to katoge narrative of Bharatiya Janata Party. And that is the reason why the Muslim word is absent. And one thing is very clear, that the PDA is also now, they have tasted success with their experiment with other castes. Based on only my combination, Samajwadi Party is not going to win beyond a point.
Okay.
And that is the reason why they are very unapologetically, apologetically, they're wooing the other caste combinations.
Let me